Photographer only provided 530 photos when the contract promised 800 plus. Looking for advice about what others think of this situation. So my partner and I got married in December. We had a modest backyard wedding on a budget. But the one thing we didn't skimp on was photography. It was really important to us to have beautiful photos from the day. Although our plan was always an intimate backyard wedding, 6 weeks out we slashed the guest list by half due to a bunch of reasons, namely me being pregnant and too sick and unable to help with renovations in time for the wedding, stress, in-laws' health issues, etc. We pushed our ceremony back from 2:30 until 4 p.m. We consulted with all our vendors before deciding this, and they were all completely fine with it. They said, apart from starting an hour and a half later, it changed nothing from their end. We got our photos around 10 weeks later. Contract promised 4 to 6. But it's a busy time of year, so we were okay with that. When we got our gallery, though, there were only 530 photos when the contract promised 800 plus. Our bridal portraits are amazing. I can't fault those. But fair few of the family pictures have something blinking or unflattering pose, things like that. There is also a lot of photos of unnecessary details. 8 or more of my partner's cologne bottle, some of random chairs, a few of the bug spray station I had set up for guests. I had stressed in pre-wedding surveys and conversations that we were not interested in photos of the details and really only wanted instead focus on pictures of our loved ones. There are almost no photos of my partner's family from the reception at all. Very few of people dancing. Honestly, most people aren't in any photos except the posed ones where I had told her how important the candidates were for me. And there were only 35 people at the wedding. She did stay for the 8 hours stated in the contract, however, and again, we did love the bridal shots. My partner asked about the remaining 270 photos, and she said she didn't get that many because of our wedding being shorter than anticipated. It wasn't shorter, just smaller. She offered a printed photo as an apology. Given that we changed the details of our wedding so close to the date, I want to just let it go and accept it, but my partner is still upset. We're missing more than a quarter of the photos promised, and we paid a lot of money for her services. She never told us having a smaller wedding would mean lesser photos, but maybe that was obvious? I don't know. What do you think?